Hello everyone, this is a quick love reading for you. I've got some tarot cards here. I've got Angel Answers cards. I've got romance cards, oracle cards. So this is just a tarot. I have been shuffling. This is a tarot for love for you, just to see what's coming up, what's happening. Might do some daily angels as well, because they have a lot of good love related cards. So I'm just going to lay out the cards here. Going to do three at a time. I'll do the angel answers in the middle. I've done some shuffles. And just going to pick three really quickly. Angels cards. It's nice and quiet. So I'm able to do it, which is really good. I just felt compelled to do love ones. We did career the other night, so we're just going to do some love ones. Okay. So, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is standing back and taking stock of what you've been doing, what's happening in your life, and is it, everything you've built up, what you've been working towards. And it looks like he's been working towards that great love life and career that, he's got. He's wondering if, is it worth it? So he's looking at how much the love life means to him. This is what I'm feeling in this card. It's, he's looking at that life he's built and thinking about whether it's worth it or not. Is it good? Is it going to stay? Is it going to keep growing? And this is sort of in the past position. So you've been looking at your love life and thinking, this is, what is this? Is it good? There are a lot of coins there, which is good. But he looks quite pensive looking at it. So he's just thinking about, you've just been thinking about all you've been through and, for good or bad with the love life. Then we've got the Devil. The Devil is all about, sort of, if I say addictive energy, it sounds terrible. And people see the devil and it sounds terrible. But thing is, this is just a reminder not to get too caught up in just love life. He's got them chained. And you can often feel chained to somebody if you're in some sort of relationship that may be a little bit toxic. It's not for everyone, whatever resonates with you. It actually comes back to this card, looking at, someone might be in a relationship where, there is money and it's good or whatever, but is it worth your while or not to be in this relationship? That's what you've got to ask yourself. This is not for everyone, remember. So if it resonates, this is you thinking about it. Because the thing is, with the Three of Cups, they're celebrating. They may be celebrating cutting those chains, cutting those cords to that toxic energy, because the devil is toxic energy, whether you like it or not. And it could be an ex that's trying to hold on to you. You may have moved on to your life, and you might want to have kept moving on with your life, and you might have some ex that's you can't sort of seem to get rid of. If you can cut the ties, go no contact, then you can celebrate. This is a celebration of getting away from that toxic energy. So for a lot of people, actually, with the eclipses and all the stuff that's been going on, for a lot of people, it's been talking about cutting ties with anything toxic or anything that's no longer serves you for your highest good and for the other person's highest good. I mean, it's not good for them either to be tied to you, even though they might want to be, And of course, the kitty cat wants to go out. Off you go, mister. Thank you. Goodbye. Quick. Sorry. So, yes. Okay. So yes, it's never great to be for anyone to be too controlling or be stuck. It's the worst thing to be stuck somewhere where you feel like you don't belong. But thing is, now we got the bottom of the deck, and as I always say, bottom of the deck is just a gentle reminder to me. A lot of people don't read the bottom of the deck, but I do. I often find that it ties in with it, and in this instance it does tie in with it, because we got the judgment of the people being reborn. This angel is the guide, so there is your higher self, represented by the angel, is guiding you to step out of that comfort zone. Well, the devil's not a comfort zone, but to step away from that toxic energy and be reborn. A lot of people are going through this. But, back to here with the celebration, if your relationship is going great news. You've got the three celebrating. So it works for both. If your relationship is okay, great. If you can get away from that devil energy, great. You'll be reborn. And then we've got the angel answers. So if you had any sort of questions in the back of your mind, first one we've got is no, which actually could mean, with this one, he's looking at it all and thinking, is this worth it? Maybe not, if it's the devil energy here, you see. So that's something to think about. Now, and again, we've got unlikely, which is not actually a no, but it could mean that you're not going to do this just yet. You may not be ready. You've got to do it when you're ready, which is fine. So maybe unlikely for some people. But then we've got yes, which is directly under the Three of Cups, which is kind of pretty nice. So your answer is yes to whatever question. Yes, you can overcome this toxic energy. Yes, you can get to that place of celebration and be reborn. It's all up to you. You've just got to think about, is it worth it? Is all your work that you've done worth it to, see, this is where it goes back to the work you've put in. But if you think about, if has the other person put the work in, you see, and if they haven't, maybe not. Now, on the bottom of the deck for the angel answers, we've got helpful people here, which is really, really nice and really ties in well, because with this devil, the helpful people, you're going to need helpful people to help you move away from, a lot of people need help to move away from the toxic energy. You know, sometimes you can't do it on your own, and you need that guide, which is the angel. And often angels in disguise. Angels come and your higher self connects with people to come and help you. But you've got to be open to it. So you've got to think, yes, I want to change my life. I want to be reborn. I want to celebrate. I want to be with people that value me. And so that's that line. Now, we're on to the Drawing Virtue Angel Romance Angels. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Now, I always say that what you think, what you say is what happens. Okay? So this, again, they're all linked very well. Clearly decide what you want, because here is him deciding what he's going to do. He's deciding what he's going to do. When he decides what he's going to do, you say, when you make up your mind to have that wonderful relationship, this could be for someone who hasn't even got a relationship too, that, you know, like indecision, as Jim Rohn said, indecision is the thief of opportunity. You've got to make up your mind that you want what you want, and script it, write it down, write your story life that you want. Make up your mind, clearly decide what you want. Don't be wishy-washy. Just think of that wonderful partner that you want, and become, a good thing to do is to try to become the person that you would love to be with, because then you will attract someone who you want to be with. And this one's for the people who are in a relationship. Again, ties in with these as well. The person who's thinking, some people, not everyone's going to be in a toxic relationship, of course, but some people may be in, you know, we've had a lot of challenging energies with the eclipses and everything that's been going on. There may be some of you out there that are wondering, you know, again, is it worth it? Should I, you know, is it going to give me the wonderful satisfaction that I want? Well, for this one, it says just give it a chance. Don't give up yet. Work on your partnership. So if you have a few little doubts, or you want to sort of think, well, what can I do to fix these little things? Sometimes, you know, there's relationships where you should work on them. Other times, you know, they're toxic and you should leave. I mean, you know pretty much whether they are or not. You know, but if it's only like little things, often you can have a discussion and, you know, you can have that talk with somebody, and, you know, you might find that they're feeling the same way. You don't know until you ask. So some of you might want to give it a chance. And actually this card goes well with the next card, because the next card says soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So like I said, with some people you might be going through a little bit of thing with the relationship, and often soulmates, like people think that when you meet your soulmate, oh, everything's perfect, but soulmates can really test you. They can really test you, and you can test them. That's why they're called soulmates, because they get right in up, they get under your skin, right into your soul, and you find out maybe some truths you didn't want to see, But I think this really goes with this card. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for some people, this is your soulmate. So give them a chance. I really love this picture. This girl reminds me of a rock chick from the 80s. It's great. I love it. I love her hair. And the bottom of the deck for the love one is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes. Now this is what I was talking about with the give your relationship a chance and soulmate, actually. If you, like I said, where was it? Oh, sorry. It was in the very soon as well. In the very soon, I was saying that clearly decide, and I was saying that if you act like the person that you want to attract, be the person that you want to, like the person that you will want to attract, then you will attract someone that is your kin, sort of thing, if you get what I mean. And if you love yourself first, you're going to attract someone that is going to respect you. That it's such a big thing. If you respect yourself and if you love yourself, that person is going to see you and know that they can't disrespect you because you have that self-respect. And you often find that they won't disrespect you if you hold your own and you feel that you're worth it. These devil energies, these people that control, often it happens to really nice people who let others walk all over them. And that's what a lot of us got to learn not to do. So, I was going to do an angels one. Okay, so last cards. Oh, 18 already. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to do 3 more. But you see the drift. I think there's a lot of thinking going on from a lot of people at the moment, whether or not, hey, is this really what I want? So you've got to get clear about it and decide what brings you joy, who brings you joy, and stick with them, because that is the way to rebirth. And you've got plenty of help. There are plenty of helpful people around you, so reach out if you need help. If you're if you're worried about a relationship and you're talking to a dear friend, and if you were talking to a dear friend and they were saying, what their relationship was like, and if it wasn't good, what would you say to them? You'd say, well, you got to do what's right for you. So think that's what they're asking you to think about. Is this right for me? Is this going to bring me the joy I want? And if it's yes, if it's a definite yes, go for it. If not, you're going to know. You will know. You might not want to admit it to yourself, but your inner feelings will tell you. So we've got, for these last ones, entrepreneur, Oh my God. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that some people might meet someone through their online job stuff or something. They might meet someone that does work online for them, or someone who, if you're looking for love, you might meet someone who works for themselves, got their own business, that's pretty cool. Then we've got cleanse and detoxify. The angels ask you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress and ease your sorrows and shed your old ways. Give your cares, worries and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Yes, you know what? Thing is, as well, when you're down and stuff, you're not going to attract, if you're looking for love, okay, this is saying, if you're looking for love and you're really down and you're not looking after yourself, you're not going to attract someone who is lovely and looking after their self. You're only going to attract what you are. Your energy will attract your partner. So if you want to have a beautiful partner who's healthy and happy, you first have to be healthy and happy. Otherwise, you're just going to attract a partner who isn't healthy and happy, because your energy, you attract what you are. What your energy is, you attract. Remember that. So no, as they say, stinking thinking. No negative self-talk. You've got to build yourself up and know that you deserve the best. And no settling. Then we've got heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter, which is lovely this is a love reading. Your heart is a center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. And this is beautiful. You've got to open your heart to love as well. For those looking for love, that's the other thing. You've got to be open to it. You might bump into someone at the supermarket and they could be your love of your life. A friend mentioned that they went somewhere and they met the love of their life. They got married and they said, I'm so glad I went. I'm glad I went that day. Never know what's going to happen. Serendipity. And the other meaning of this card is a person from the other side is saying, hello, I love you. So that's beautiful. End to the reading. So know that you're being guided, and the higher self and the angels is guiding love into your life. This is what this card is telling me. That's really nice. And the helpful people, they're coming. But you got to love yourself first. So you deserve it. You love you. You know, you should love yourself. It's not, loving yourself isn't a horrible thing. It's a good thing. You have to love yourself first. So that's my last card there, heart chakra. Remember that. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Many blessings. Thank you.